I'm James Bartolet, and this is Inside the Industry. We're here at the LFP Hustlers Studios out in the San Fernando Valley for the making of X-Play and Hustlers Not M.A.S.H XXX. And no, you're not seeing things. I'm in drag. Are you sure this is how Milton Berle got his start? Yeah, if Milton Berle was doing porn. Of course, since it's a parody of M.A.S.H, you have to have Klinger in here, and I'm playing Klinger. We have got a great cast. There are some really beautiful women in this movie, some very talented guys, and of course, as always, X-Play goes above and beyond the call of duty, and they raise the bar and really going into some great details here with this beautiful set, with the wardrobe, with everything down to the smallest little prop. You know, nowadays when we make porn movies, we are making these porn parody movies. They are really going all out to top the next movie that's coming out, whether it's going to be Avatar or Happy Days or M.A.S.H or the A-Team or Glee or Batman. They're really raising the bar, and everybody has to not only be able to be a great sex performer, but you got to be a good actor as well. Well, let's check out behind the scenes here now for the making of Not M.A.S.H XXX. Now, the set here, this is the famous swamp where Hawkeye and Pierce were living there on the 4077, their famous still. And as I said before, you can see they're really going all out with the details here. This looks a lot like the actual TV set. And our esteemed director, Mr. Will Ryder, here right now. And again, I'm talking about the details here. Look at that. He had an old bottle of knee-high. Because, you know, this was circular 1950s here for this. Why did you decide to do a parody of M.A.S.H?
Well, I think that, you know, classic television really lends itself well to making a little bit of a joke with it and turning it into a porn parody. I've always loved M.A.S.H, one of my favorite shows growing up, and it was the largest rated TV show in history when it went off the air. Mm-hmm. I think it's a natural. I mean, it lends itself to sex. There's not a lot of female characters, but there's a lot of nurses. There's a whole tent full of nurses, and I think that makes it real fun. Plus, characters Hawkeye, Trapper, Colonel Blake, Klinger. I mean, these are classic characters. We can have fun with it, and I'm really into classic television. Classic television gone XXX.
And again, showing you the details here, the showers for the nurses and for the officers. And you'll probably remember this was a part of the actual television and the movie set there. They had this kind of big sign here that was pointing the ways to go. And award-winning actor and male performer of the year, Mr. Eric Swiss, who did such a great job in Married with Children, and we worked together on that one, and Three's Company, now working together in this. You're playing Hawkeye. Did you like the old original M.A.S.H show?
I did. I actually enjoyed the first 3 seasons. My favorite episode now is 5 O'Clock Charlie.
Oh, nice.
Good show, Charlie. Good show. Studying Alan Alda's character is absolutely an experience. He is one hell of a talented actor. And in just watching him work and trying to decipher the choices that he's made for that character, my acting has actually progressed forward.
Now,
so I'd like to believe, but it's up to you to judge that one, isn't it?
Very true. Now, Eric, do you think you're probably fucking how Alan Alda would fuck?
Am I fucking Alan Alda?
No, are you fucking how you think Alan Alda's Hawkeye would probably be doing this? Because, I mean, doing porn now is more than just performing. You got to do the acting, but of course, when you do your sex scene, are you in character?
Well,
or are you back being Eric doing the sex scenes?
That's an interesting question, and one which we'll have to decide on after the fuck scene's done. Now, the Married with Children, I didn't want to fuck like Al Bundy because Al Bundy is not, you know, Ed O'Neill's not Eric Swiss.
Right.
There's a reason Ed O'Neill is the dad in Married with Children, and Eric Swiss is an international porn star. So Alan Alda's a different case because Alan Alda's a sexy guy. Girls love Alan Alda. So it may actually be in character banging a nurse in Korea in 1950. But we'll have to see.
Nice. 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 Great. Great. 3/4 on the face. Yes. Great. Chin a little bit further down. And smile. Yes. Yes, medium. Hang on. Eyes. Great.
Who do we have over here? My lovely Chrissy Lynn, who's playing Hot Lips.
Yep.
Now, Chrissy, this isn't the first porn parody you've done either, right?
Happy Days too.
Right?
Yes.
But I mean, this is your first now for a big leading role, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nothing. You're beautiful.
It's just like you're really creepy.
You're really creepy. Especially because you know.
Hi, Jay.
How you doing?
Alright, good. Did you like M.A.S.H, the original series?
I remember a little bit of it because I was so young, but I remember a lot mostly because my mom's a nurse.
Oh.
And she has been like my entire life. So I remember a lot of it.
How are you doing today, sir?
Not good.
Not good? I'm sorry to hear that.
You look good though.
Thanks. Hey, were you a fan of the original M.A.S.H?
I was.
Yeah?
It's a great show.
Now, you've been doing a lot of these parodies. You like the parodies? You think it's a good trend in the industry now?
You're doing behind the scenes now?
Yeah.
Acting, behind the scenes, catering, you're unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think parodies come and go, and we're in the up cycle right now. I directed quite a few parodies myself
Right.
in the early 90s, and then it died out, parodies, and now they're back big time.
So you think it's kind of a roller coaster thing, and this will probably die out in about a year or so?
I don't know. I mean, if the quality is good and you know, the appeal is widespread, I don't think so. I mean, if you do, you know, like Will Ryder's doing really strong productions here, so if you do stuff like that, it'll always sell. It's when you short skirt it and it's just crap thrown together quickly, it's
Right.
not as much. Yeah.
Very true. By the way, I enjoyed your performance in 30 Rock. It was very good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was
I never
very
saw it myself.
Oh, do you? That last question I want to ask you. Do you ever watch your scenes afterwards?
I would love the opportunity, but a lot of times I don't get a hold of the copies and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and you know,
I mean, do you think you'd be critical of yourself as a male performer?
I'm the heaviest critic of myself. Yeah.
Yeah, not only your acting, but of the sex stuff, and say maybe I could have done that.
No,
different?
if my penis is hard, I'm never critical of myself. I think I'm great. Acting wise, yeah, I'll be pretty critical.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see you again, sir.
Good to see you.
Just so you guys know, what we're going to do, we're going to run the dial a couple times so you guys have it, you got to vibe it, you get the fun spirit of it. Then, listen, stop. Hey. Listen to me. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to run the dial a couple times like we normally do, because it's a kind of a fun spirit in here, although you guys are combating the fun spirit, okay? He's the peacemaker, Colonel Blake is a peacemaker. Then what we're going to do is, then before we run it, I'm going to get a couple shots of you guys just doing general operation stuff with the camera going by, master shot. That way I can cut in all this stuff. Then what's going to happen, we're going to take this down one time or two times. Then we're going to do individual shots. Then after we're done, we're going to take our masks off, and I'm going to get each one of your voices actually saying the line really clear, and I'm going to dub that into this so I can hear you guys clearly in the movie. Okay?
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
Can I get
Clever.
credit for that? You want to make it
Yes.
realistic, have one of the patients just in so he doesn't have to face things. It's two, we have two. So if you do that, they don't need to have the gas, it'll be realistic.
Okay. Now,
So
the
who's
funny,
going to be two with the gas?
the funniest part, we got to cut these. Who's on these?
You know it.
Stay tuned for more.